220 miles to Dovercourt. Full tank of petrol, half a cup of Starbucks. It's dark and I'm wearing sunglasses. Hit it. So off to meet Lynn in Rotherham. Then I'm hoping we're going to get down to Dovercourt for an overnight camp, stopping via Shingle Street, which is a place I've wanted to photograph for some time now. It's got a lovely shingle beach with lovely curves that lead to a purpose-built, or what appears to be a purpose-built cottage at the end of the way. Weather's looking mixed, but there's no real rain forecast, which is good. Bought a new tent which I'll be using tonight. I've not actually erected it yet, but I've seen a few YouTube videos. YouTube, it's a place to go, and there's a place I always go. Due to arrive at Lynn's at 20 to 7. Sorry Lynn, I hope you're knocking at your door, because I'm not supposed to be there at 8 o'clock or half 7 if you picked up my recent message. Anyway, for now, I'll see you. Good afternoon. Whew. Currently on the beach at Shingle Street. Seen this lots of times on YouTube. As I always say, it's very quiet. Excuse me. It's very quiet. At the moment there's just me and Lynn here. And it's a bit special. I'm trying to get a composition with a clean background. A little difficult because there are trees right behind the two houses I'm looking to photograph. You may be able to see them. That's not them. Just where are they? Yep, they are just around there. There are some other ones just there, which aren't looking too bad at the moment. Excuse the background noise. I hope the dead rat is working. I think there's a composition here as well. However, there's lots of mud on the beach. I say beach, which is distracting slightly from the image. Some nice ones going down that way, which I'm going to get, and I'll walk further round onto the shingle to see what's around there. Bit of wind, some nice sky. Black and white is the order of the day, obviously, because there's not a lot of colour in the sky. There's no blue, and there's no forecast blue. So I'm going to do something I've never done before with the camera. I'm going to change the display on the back to black and white, so I can visualise and see the images I'm taking. Yeah, it's going to be good. We're going to take it nice and easy today. Plenty to do. The weather dictated where we were going to go. Lambertis was on the cards, but we've been there quite a few times and we haven't been here. Angletown's another one which was on the books, but the weather wasn't looking so good. So we're going to go there in about 4 weeks. Myself, Lynn, a couple of others, I hope, and my daughter on her first wild camp, which will be a bit special. Anyway, that's enough for me from now. I'm going to take some photographs. See ya. Good evening. Well, we've arrived at Dovercourt, and you can, oh, there we go, just in the background that's the old lighthouse, and the new one is this is hard, it's there, and it's an absolutely amazing, it's isolated, the sea is well in, contrasts well against the background, it's quite a bright sky, and I use the polarizer to really lighten up the water. I've just about lost, excuse the head, just about lost the transition between the sea and the sky, which works well. Decided to get out the 105, which I rarely use these days for landscapes, mainly because the lighthouse is quite far out, so I've tried to bring it in a bit further. Used hard edge grad, used a 10 stop to get 3 or 4 minute exposure to really try to lose the transition between the transition between the sea and the sky. Works quite well. The best picture I've taken so far is using my iPhone and Snapseed, taking a picture of the lighthouse. Gone down well on Facebook. Not at all frustrated at that, because I've not posted any of my DSLR images, so we'll see what they're like when they get home. I'm actually pleased that the iPhone image is doing well. It's a square crop, central composition, vignette added, and I like it. I'm glad that you can get a snappy picture like that with your iPhone, and it was good to see what I could get before I cracked open my DSLR. We're going to head off down to Felixstowe because they have the rocks in the foreground, the rock breaks in the foreground leading you out into the sea, with the tide being high will work really well there. I want some fish and chips, but I can't have them because I've spent a fortune on food, so I'll be having that, pork pies, bit of salad, some chocolate and the like. So we'll head off there and see what we can get. The sky is improving, you may not be able to see it. There you go. The sky is improving, which is fantastic. According to the forecast, we're not going to get any colour in the sky tonight, but I've got the LCD set on monochrome because it's black and white weather. Very calming, very peaceful here. I'll sign off for there. Dovercourt, well worth a visit. Felixstowe, take an hour to get there, in time for something to eat before the sun sets, and it's going to be glorious. So for now, I'll see you. Morning. Well, That was much better than I expected. Got a bit of sun, bit of colour. Some nice contrast developing in the sky. Managed to take one photograph with the lighthouse and some nice detail in the sky. But it's happening, and then drizzle. Looked at the filters, rain spots on them, which really does destroy the quality of the photographs. So packed up, thought I'd do a quick vlog. Seems to have stopped a bit, which is good. It's a little bit of colour in the sky, but there's some lovely clouds forming, whether you can see them or not, above, just above the lighthouse. And nice if that carries on. I've had the little stopper on. I have the 0.6 harded edged grad on. I've got 40 seconds with the Leon, and I've also primarily been using the 105 this morning to really get closer. 700 next on the list. That will really work well at this time. However, with the 105 and the 70 and the D750, I can really crop in there, so it's not too much of a problem. Nice and low. We're going to head up towards, or back towards Shingle Street shortly. See what we can find there. Hopefully the tide will be a bit higher in than it was yesterday. Then we have a couple of lighthouses, a couple of windmills on the way back up. It's been a good meet. I'm sure I'll have another recap. It's good not to have good weather all the time. You do need it sometime to keep yourself going and to keep your chin up, but you're not going to get it all the time, and you have to work with what you've got. To produce different photographs, you don't want to produce wonderful sunrise photographs every time, because that wouldn't strive, you wouldn't push yourself forward to achieve better photographs. I hope you can hear me above the crashing waves. Anyway, for now, I'll sign off and I'll see you.